should I do? Omega need to play better, or do Boom need to just play a lot worse for this to... probably both of the things need to happen. Anyways, 2 for 2 in terms of units it seems like. And the laning phase should be interesting, especially the top lane. So it's gonna be Zenki pushing in, and it's gonna be the Ursa being consistently pushed back by the Jakiro. I'm interested to see which spells FBZ is gonna go for. Is he even gonna take the Ice Path, or will it be 404 on the Jakiro? Still, just playing the Ursa against this kind of lane, it's gonna be so hard. Zenki finds it away. Very nicely done. He even avoided 1 sentry there in the mid lane. So Zenki just showing off a bit. Ursa immediately will get some fire to his face. Ursas don't like fire, understandably so. The woods are their home, and if the trees do get ignited, their cubs won't have anywhere to live. So Van getting gone on by Pelos. Pelos being really aggressive here, showing Prince how it's done. This is how you play the Monkey King. You get into the face of your enemy and you challenge them to a fight. Omega are just going for a poke here. Top lane Zenki in some trouble, taking so much damage, and he will actually die with so many slows. Just being level 1, it will be enough for BOOM.Yopaj to get the first kill of the game, and it has already started, or it has just continued from the previous game. They want to break their opponents completely, and Prince in some trouble. There's gonna be a Nature's Grasp. Can he actually get out of this one? He has the Earth Shock, but Prince isn't looking too healthy anymore. They're gonna think about it, just punching him in the face. The Treant has a really heavy arm. Let's see, almost 100 damage on him, and Prince getting completely zoned out of the creep wave immediately. Now they see him, he will jump over the Nature's Grasp, so I'm not gonna get in your thorns. Nicely done. And Scam, he dies in the bottom lane. It's gonna be a 1 for 1, but Prince is probably going down. Tims is not backing off, and he wants the kill on the bottom lane though. Scam did die to Hero, probably there behind the tier 2. Yup, that was the case. Hero is doing enough damage. That does leave Pelos to do whatever he wants here, and no second point in Jingle Masteries just yet. There's gonna be 2 kills on the top lane for Boom, but this time around Omega Esports, they're gonna be getting a kill a lot earlier than in the previous game. So they're already learning, they're already adapting and evolving and getting better here. And that is what this tournament is all about. Weaker teams playing a bit against some of the better teams and getting themselves up there. We do want all of these lower tier teams to get on the similar level of Boom, no expectation. Some other teams here in the tournament. Second, Yopaj in some trouble. He doesn't have the blink, and he'll be going down. Hero gets another one. And last game, he really got mad when I said that he accomplished absolutely nothing with that blink. He's gonna be showing me now how the game is played, and already having 2 kills on the Dawnbreaker. So, the Queen of Pain actually losing in terms of CS, and now he even dies. So, Pelos just feeling super confident on this Chrono Spirit, and definitely having a grudge here against Yopaj and how the last laning phase went. But really coming to the mid lane, but Pelos now holding a pretty firm advantage in both the CS and experience wise.
Finders keepers.
Vando not really having the nicest time. Scam, he started off with the enchant totem. He really wants to be punching them, take a totem through the face. I wouldn't want to be hit by that, to be honest. But then again, that's why I'm not a Dota hero, I guess. Anyways, top lane, FBZ, here's level 3, Ursa. We'll get a healing cell, give it to him, and FBZ not having that much mana. So Zenki for now, he'll be okay. Keeping himself alive. The mid lane, Yopaj almost going down. He's gonna be level 4. Actually not taking the blink. That's pretty aggressive coming out from him, though we are used to it from Yopaj bottom lane. The Monkey King is some trouble, but he gets the Jingle Stacks and the Boundless Strike. Fight me now if you dare. He's gonna be losing the Jingle Stack zone. Omega, they get themselves out, but only on the bottom lane on top. They're gonna be hunted again with FBZ, just getting that last strike on the Ursa. Zenki turns around with the Illuminate. He'll connect on Tims. He actually jukes that one around quite nicely. He's getting something delivered. It seems to be a salve, and Zenki will get pushed back away from the tower with FBZ just trying to do as much damage as possible. Prince gets ignited. They already want to go for him. This is just so annoying. Ursa, he hates playing against heroes like these, and he has to deal with 2 of them. Yopaj dies in the mid lane. It's gonna be a solo kill. Peels will die. He actually won't. He does have a bottle, and he's not gonna be going down in the top lane. Tims loses his life, so heroes are falling left and right, and this time around, it's gonna be Omega claiming 2 around the map. The mid lane Peels was low, but that Shadow Strike will not be enough, and with the solo kill, the Queen of Pain just not gonna be having the great time. We talked about the potential of Omega Esports. How did they win this game? It's by the Storm Spirit having a great game, and he will have an amazing start against Yopaj here in the mid lane. Omega, bottom lane, their Legion getting quite low. Pelos already used the Boundless Strike, so won't be able to go for the Legion. The Storm Spirit getting his ball refilled, and he actually went to the base. Will pull the Queen of Pain in, and Yopaj has to blink away. He's not going to be playing with his life any further. So now, once the Storm hits level 6, he can actually jump on Yopaj immediately. Let's see if that's going to be the case. That's level 6. Yopaj, 3 seconds for the blink, and he should be okay. Shaker coming over, Scan. He knows what happened last time when he went against this guy, and will get pulled into his death. The Remnant there, Storm Spirit, not even gonna be looking at the explosion, so Peels being kind of a cool guy there and just showing off the skills on his Storm Spirit. He's not leaving that much in terms of network when it comes to this mid lane, but he's still pressuring Yopaj quite a lot. First power rune will go towards the Storm as well. So top lane Jakiro, 3 points in Dual Breath. Prince, he comes close, and he regrets his decision for sure. Without the Enrage, he cannot survive that one. He needs to be able to get mad, but for now, his levels, his experience just will not allow it. Now Dirsa will stay a pacifistic bear. Kill. Has been getting some stacks up. He has the Urn of Shadows. Pretty solid performance so far by the position 4 of Omega Esports. Yopaj gets the blink away. Sonic Wave is ready if he wants to take it. We'll see what the mid laner of BOOM decides to do. Top lane, Zenki in some trouble. Prince turns around on FBZ, and a TP from Kiro. They might be able to get the kill. FBZ being chased down, but the slow isn't going to be there, and the Jakiro will be okay. With Tims continuing to juke here around the trees, and he's going to be getting himself out as well. Last time around, they went for FBZ, 3 of these, and they got burned. This time around, he's not going to be a Lycan, so the outcome will not be the same, but they don't get the kill either way, and Prince is going to continue to be pressured. This not the easiest game for him. Van, level 6. It has more levels than the Jakiro, but in terms of network, definitely not looking the greatest. Zenki dies in the top lane. It was a 2 versus 2 scenario. Hero moved away, and Van is gonna be okay. They're thinking about going for Prince though, but the Enrage will be ready after these creeps die, so Dirsa will not be in that much trouble any longer, but they want to get that Enrage out. Come on, get mad, Bear. Let's see what you can do. With the overpower, it's gonna be enough for them to leave him alone. But he's like, I'm gonna perform for you. I'll go into circles. I'll do whatever it takes. Just leave me alone. Look at it. I can be pretty fun. Just don't murder me, please. This is what Prince has came down to, from royalty to just being so afraid of your opponent that you're gonna make a show for them. Tim's fighting, he's gonna get stunned up. Prince might be able to get the kill, but Tim is okay. There's gonna be an Enrage, and Tim is looking very much dead. Prince gets the kill, but here's Pelos. He might not allow this to go unpunished, and he probably won't. Prince getting chased down. The Boundless Strike does connect, and with the slows, Prince is dead. Or is he? He jumps to the side. In the end, Pelos will have enough movement speed to secure a kill for himself. It's 6-6 in terms of kills, and Omega Esports definitely showing their teeth in this one. They're still losing quite heavily. 2k gold lead 9 minutes in, but at least they've gotten 6 kills, and 2 of those on Yopaj, not really having the greatest series. In the previous match, he was the only one dying overall. So Peels has the robe of the Magi. Is he going for a Orchid? Not sure. But even with those 2 deaths on Yopaj, he's still beneath him in terms of net worth. So Peels now in a smoke with Zenki. They're going towards the bottom lane. Want to give a duel to the Legion Commander if they can catch Tims, but Tims is in such a good position. He can scale up the overgrowth if he wants to, saving the skill point for now. Not really sure why. he's always gonna be saving the skill point. There's no way that he gets something else apart from the overgrowth, so Tim's kinda keeping us in suspense, being cool. Zenki will get a macro part to the face, just dropping down really low from just the 2 spells. They didn't even see him, and he's already struggling in terms of HP, but with the Tranquil Boost, should be able to keep himself alive. The bottom lane, that rotation, it didn't give them anything, but now Omega, they have to defend this mid lane tower. Boom Esports, they don't have much kill potential, but they do want the tower dead as fast as possible, even if it dies, until they get a blink on this shaker. Their ability to catch heroes isn't really there. So now, it's gonna be a pretty boring continuation of the game on the bottom lane. Tim's is just gonna make sure that the tower doesn't fall. In the mid lane, they're gonna try to continue pressuring, and it's gonna be Zenki defending the mid lane tower, and Tim's defending the bottom one. Who's gonna be making the first move? I don't see any big items, and it seems like Boom are gonna be bringing more heroes to the mid lane. Will it be enough for the tower to fall? With FBZ having 3 points in liquid fire, it might actually be enough. They're trying to keep the siege creep alive, but are gonna be unable to do so, and the siege creep will die with the help of 2 heroes from Omega Esports. As I said, the game, it will come to a stalemate right now. We've seen 12 kills, and it might be the mode that we see for quite some time right now. The Storm there making a bit of a mistake, igniting his tower, and now tower will be in the night age now. Jumping from the source stage, the hero getting a little bit too close there, and he will be going down. The tower damage finishing him off. Scam, they want him. The Echo Slam, you're not gonna be killing me. I don't wanna fight, and with a Sonic Wave, we're gonna kill Van, though. Scam did lose his life with the ult, then he come out. Now turning around on Yopaj, I'll get the stun. Yopaj has to be very careful. He's whipping hero into obedience. She likes it, but the fight, it's not gonna end the way Yopaj wanted, and both of them will get away. In the end, Omega, they lose 1, but they claim 2 heroes for themselves. Peels thinking about killing Yopaj, not gonna be happening though. So Peels, what's it gonna be? Is he it's probably, yeah, he's gonna be going for a Kaya. It does make sense. Neither him nor the Queen of Pain are gonna be going for a Orchid. None of them won the laning phase super convincingly, so getting an Orchid that early on, it's really not gonna happen. FBZ in a very aggressive position. He's gonna get illuminated to the face. He's relatively tanky. He has 9 magic 1 charges, and FBZ should be able to survive. Nice Fissure is keeping FBZ relatively alive. Solar Bind, not gonna be enough. Peels getting saved there a bit. The stuns will get removed. Scam, he wants him, but he doesn't have the mana. Needs to wait for the chakra magic, and there it is. But it's just not leveled up that much. It's only 2 points in it, and Peels, his mana needs are much greater than that. Prince, this guy has been struggling in the laning phase so much though. That's why he's gonna be releasing his wrath to the creeps here in the woods. The biggest star of this game for Omega has been Hero, 3-0-3. So he's participating in 6 out of 8 kills, showing that he has a lot more to give than he did in the previous one. We'll see how well he can do on the Zone Breaker for the rest of the game. He is gonna be having that Spirit Vessel, and Boom Esports, their heroes could be dropping down like flies to that item. Velos, the Deso is ready, going for the Halberd next. It's not going to be an Echo Saber for the Monkey King. Not even a Falcon Blade. Something that we don't see too often. Now, Boom Esports, they're coming towards the bottom lane. He wants to protect him, so he's going to be getting level 9 right now. Still not skilling up the ulti, and probably after the next creep, he'll be doing that. It's gonna be a stun onto the Keeper of the Light. He has been burned here, but there is a press the attack. He's not saving his boy. He's gonna leave Zenki. Sorry bro, but you're on your own. And Zenki, she thought he has friends. That's not gonna be happening. Top lane Prince, he does go down. Queen of Pain finishing up the Ursa. And Hero doesn't get the Solar Guardian in time. He's not gonna be guarding anything and just go stop to continue farming. Boom. With the level, with 4 points in liquid fire, they want to get these towers down as fast as possible. Jakiro, he has the mech, something is being delivered. It's only a TP, and he's not going to be finishing the guarding reach just yet. He wants the 4 staff, and that's understandable. You're playing against the Ursa, you just want to get away from that one. Tim's in some trouble. Swordbind, they actually push him away. The Fellas is gonna be the target. Nice side but it's only level 1. Fellas is taking a ton of damage, and with this little spirit vessel, he might actually die. No, Fellas survives their beautiful overgrowth, but Prince is going for Yopaj. Yopaj will be okay with the Euros. Now the Echo Slam is gonna miss completely, and they do finish off Fellas with Field, getting the kill. He's gonna get more mana. The Chakra Magic is keeping him in this fight, but he has to get himself away. The press the attack will make sure that he survives, and now the Queen of Pain, he wants Field, but Field is still surviving with a TP out without the Sonic Wave. There is a Euros though, and he's not gonna allow the Stone to escape, but in the backline, though, Tim's in some trouble. The Stone Spirit just died. Kill, he wants more. Double kill for Yopaj. They're just not dealing with the Queen of Pain, and he's destroying them in the backlines, and Tim will be surviving the Spirit Vessel with the help of the Living Armor hero. Still trying to do something. He uses one healing salve, but he has another scam. Can he prevent Hero from getting out of this one with another salve? But still, with the multitude coming in, and Pelos is quite mad. They took his life once, but he's also a Steel Hammer. He can go to the side. Hero will go there, but the Boundless Strike will finish him off, and Pelos is not letting anyone get out from that one. Yersa will be the lone survivor after that fight. It does end up in a 4-for-2. Looks pretty amazing for Omega Esports, but Yopaj does manage to turn the fight around in their favor, even without the Sonic Wave. So now Yopaj on the cliff. If he gets dueled, it could be his demise, but not gonna be happening. No one there to do the damage. Now Yopaj, he actually jumps aggressive. They won't land dead with the Boundless Strike and the follow-up Ice Path. This guy, he's gonna be going nowhere. The Scream of Pain from Yopaj. Those nasty screams for the Queen of Pain will be doing so much damage in this one, and someone needs to shut her up if they want to survive. Jumping on Yopaj, who has a ult. They have a pool though, but a beautiful fissure. It's gonna keep him alive. Field, he's not done. He wants Yopaj. Where do you think they're going to Soul Guard, and bam, the sun is there, and Yopaj is dead finally. They're gonna be able to close them out with that Queen of Pain, and she won't be screaming in their faces any longer, at least not for the next 40 seconds. This one on the bottom lane, not really sure what Field was thinking, but the Boundless Strike not gonna be there in time. Only a level 1 Ice Path isn't gonna be enough damage from, isn't gonna be enough lockdown for SBZ. Now Scam being chased down, he loses all of his mana, and Prince another round of his spells from the Chakra Magic, and that's gonna be another one in the hands of Omega. They're really showing their teeth in this one. They don't want to lose, and even if they lose, they're not gonna be looked at as this team who couldn't do absolutely nothing against BOOM.Yopaj. They already got 12 kills, which is pretty much 4 times the amount they got in the entire last game. Roche, they're thinking about it, but Omega, they'll think twice. They give some respect to their opponents, and with a good reason. It would have been detrimental for them if they stayed inside. Their FBZ is already there to make sure that the Roche is being protected. We got you, Roche. We got you, bro. We're not gonna let these nasty Omega guys just finish you off. Smoke. Boom. We don't have a link on the Shaker, and probably won't be having it anytime soon. What did the Fiend go for? It's gonna be the meteor. So they defended the Earth. They said, we got you, bro, and then they're gonna be betraying the big dragon. He now understands that no one wants to be his friend on the map, and they're just looking to claim his immortality. Roshan is definitely going to be going away from the map for the next 8 to 11 minutes, and BOOM.Yopaj are gonna make sure of that one. So Roche gonna be going down, and Omega, they lose it. It's a big problem when you have an Ursa lineup and you don't get the first Roche. Yes, the goal lead isn't that huge, but still, you know, Ursa, this is a snowball type hero that needs to be getting those Roshans, running into the enemies super hard, and when he doesn't get the first Aegis, it's just very, very tough to do anything. Also, it's always the pressure of the Ursa getting the Roche. It kind of keeps you around that area, but when you get it yourself, it's just tough to do anything. Stormbreaker has been caught. Hero jumps to the side, but Yopaj, he's not done with you. The stun from the Starbreaker, he's trying to TP out the Sonic Wave. Nah, he just has the ult. I don't need a Sonic Wave for you, Hero. You're just a small hero for me to kill. And Yopaj, he gets that one. Hero will be going down. Immediately TP to the bottom lane with the overgrowth, keeping him in place. Then they remove it from himself, and now the enrage. That's a little bit too late. Both of them just waiting a bit with their spells that might cost them their lives. The Legion Commander is still alive and looking to get out of this one. Yopaj, though, he finds him. He knows where Van is, but still, with the press the attack, Van should be okay. Another blink in a second, but the nature's grasp is gonna keep it in place, and now the Fisher, they're making an X there just to show where the burial ground of Van will be. Immediately a 3-man smoke running towards the top lane. Boom Esports, their aggression is never ending. Yopaj towards the top lane. Prince, he finds Pelos with the blink dagger. He's gonna get the disarm. It's done by Pelos. Now turns around. Onto the Storm Spirit. Here comes the Solar Guardian. The boundless strike not gonna be there. And that's 3 heroes around him, but Scam is in the vicinity. He doesn't have the blink. Omega, they're already out, trying to get him down from the tree hero. He's just gonna stay behind. He needs an E instead of that I, because he is a hero for his 2 cores. He will save their lives, just staying behind to make sure, guys, I got them. Just go, and that's one of the most noble deaths that we've seen so far in this series, or even in this tournament. Prince, level 13. Pelos is level 15. That Albert actually made all the difference. If he didn't use it on the air side, he would have died a lot faster. Just having the Thunder Story, his ability to move around the map is actually quite high. The Air Charge, the Thunder Story, the Blink Dagger, now Smoke from Omega. Engine Kaya on the Storm. There's a blink on the Legion Commander, but still yet to win a duel. It's not important for him to win duels in this one. Look at this. This Monkey King is ready. Pelos, come into my ulti if you dare. FBZ, get their tower. No one can touch you. With the 4th staff and the Magic, probably can get the kill. And Dawnbreaker hasn't got. Now jumping from the Storm Spirit, but running into a Warcraft commander. It's gonna be stunned by Alien Team. Now the duel. Ultimate Shaker. I can't do something off. Yes, they can't. Prince is gonna go into the rage. Immediate buyback, but where can he keep it to a beautiful ice trap though? And now the Storm jumps in. He's gonna be pulling them in there. Very nicely done by the Storm Spirit, but he just doesn't do enough damage. They can't finish him off, and now they're losing kills one by one. Storm, can he get out of this one? Pelos, he doesn't want to let him go, and with a balance strike, he gets the kill. They did finish off the Queen of Pain, but losing 3 in the process. Still, let's see, they can get more. Get the Monkey King down from the trees. Your house will get brought down by the Dawnbreaker, and Pelos, he won't be too happy about it. That means that the chase is done. Buyback from the Shaker. As I assumed, Scam didn't really need to do that one, but he was afraid that his team was going to get ran down. So, solid fight for Omega, still not going to be the thing that they were looking for. Even with that buyback on Scam, they're still going to be winning the fight quite convincingly in terms of the network change. Van, finally he gets some dual damage. The Legion Commander will get one going her way. Did he give any duels to the enemies? I think not. Yep, not the case. It's imperative for him to get the Ag Shard in this one. Pelos, he sees Van, he wants to go for it. He's gonna be doing a comeback bounty strike. Pelos, he misses that one. This is not looking good for him. The silence on the Storm Spirit immediately taken out. He's not gonna allow the Storm to get caught. And now the duel on the Treant. Can they get the kill? A beautiful Fisher onto the Storm then. Still, it's not gonna change the fact that their Treant is dead in another duel in the hands of Van. Now Dirsa going in for more. The Yuld will be there. Enrage is still ready. Scam, where do you think you're going with a Spirit Vessel on him? He could go down. Van, nice amount of damage there, but he's Kiran Moon right now getting fast up with the sun as well. Van will die. We want to kill our teammate when that's not going to happen. The first step, a beautiful pull just in the middle of it, but FBG stands his ground and fights against the bear though. The twin-headed dragon is going to be losing both of his heads. Now the Echo Slam on the Soul Spirit, they still kill Shem, but they're going to kill him now. Field is ready for a cleanup. The Monkey King is there. Pelos still wants to fight. Where are the sentries? Where are the dust? They're nowhere to be found. Yopaj, he goes for the Sonic Wave, trying to kill the Storm Spirit. Can he do it with a Starbreaker to finish him off? No, he cannot. The Storm doesn't have a TP out, so he has to stand his ground and fight. This might end up in his death, but zipping to the side. For now, he's still gonna be alive. Looking towards Zenki teams. He does have the dust, and look at this Monkey King chasing for a kill. He wants Peels. We kind of saw as a minute earlier. Peels going to the side. Hero protecting him. He's there to protect his body, but how long can you do that with the bounce strike? He needs to say Peels go to the side, and the Monkey King has been stunned. Pelos He still doesn't want to give this one up with the Spirit Vessel. He cannot jump to the trees, and Pios will survive the Storm Spirit. Get yourself out of that one, and they show why they're going to be picking this hero in the first phase over and over again. If anyone had any doubt how these guys won Execration, it's on the back of this guy's Storm Spirit. So who's that handsome devil? It's going to be Pios, and really his performance in this game has been amazing. Laning stage wise, movement wise, he is trailing a bit in terms of net worth, but once he gets that BKB, it's going to be very, very easy for him to just go in and get those kills. Pios 5-3-8, Yopaj 12-5-1. He's going to be needing that link as he needs a defensive icon. The use just isn't enough. Smoke and Boom, they want to kill this Storm Spirit. If the Legion is in the vicinity, and he is, especially with the Aghanim Shard, they can definitely save their guy. Look at this. Look at the positioning of Omega. They also have the Solar Guardian to assist them. I think you're going for a Lotus. I would kind of want him to go for the Aghanims. I think he can get away with it. His teammates are in a smoke, but he's been silenced. Hero, can he get himself out of this? He has the Holy Locket charges and dodges the Screen of Fate quite nicely. He's just juking around the trees, but the help is coming in the mid lane though. There's gonna be a grab onto Tim. That Fisher not enough, and Hero though looks pretty much dead. He gets spells down from the trees, but it's not gonna change the outcome, which will be his death. The Foundry Strike, not even needed. He dies even before it connects. So 1-for-1 around the map, but there's a buyback for the Solar Guardian. If he wants to come in, no problem. Scam, he goes down. We don't need you, Hero. It was good enough that you created space, and he actually creates enough for Omega to get 2 kills. It's only a 1k gold lead for BOOM.Esports. Omega really showing their power in this one. Last game, it's not the extent of our abilities. It's not the only thing that we know. Boom are not that much stronger than us, and Omega is showing they can be a contender, a top contender in this tournament. But what happens when you don't have Storm Spirit Pios? Might need to learn another hero, I have to say. Given that when they have a Storm Spirit, they just look so much better. Maybe it's not just him, maybe it's the entire team knowing how to play around the hero. Anyways, a smoke from Boom. Running towards their enemies. Zenki has been caught, and poor guy, he's probably not getting anywhere. So they have the dust, they have the sentry, should be enough. The stone has been caught, and now with the overgrowth, Pios is going absolutely nowhere. No Legion commander to save him, and Zenki, he loses his life as well. BOOM.Esports with a beautiful smoke, a really fast one. They're gonna be catching Omega off guard, and nothing they could do about it. The Lotus Sword, it is actually a good item, but I think the Presby attack is good enough to save the storm. That's the only hero that you want to use it on as well. Okay, hero. He thinks the Lotus is better. Oh, there's gonna be a meteor hammer on his head. Hero is gonna get whipped. So. Really weird play here between the two of them. But it's just gonna end up in both of them going towards their teammates. So Boom, firm control of the map at this point, but when it comes to the net worth, it's really not looking that great. The biggest difference, of course, being the Dawnbreaker and this Treant, and that's what's keeping Omega in the game, at least gold-wise. Not committing to that Lotus. Maybe he's not sure about it, but he does have the Arcane Boot, so maybe he's closer to it than it seems. But the Roche now in some trouble. The Omega, they have to respond to this. A second Roche with the Earth on your side. It's gonna mean definite loss of the game, but they're not going in. They don't want to fight, and because of that, they might just actually lose this game without ever getting a real fight going on. BOOM.Esports, they're gonna finish off the Roche. That's gonna be the Aghanim Shard and the Aegis into their pockets. He's gonna be getting the Aegis. It seems like it's gonna be Pelos. Aghanim Shard is gonna be Yopaj. Those added silences will be a big deal in fights. So Hero pushing out the top lane. He has the full Lotus Orb if he... No, he's actually 100 gold away. So probably will buy it once he gets it. Thinking about going for a push with the Scotty. Not easy to kill this guy once, let alone twice. Having the Wukong's command, they can definitely force down their axis here. No glyph for 3 seconds, for 3 minutes, and Omega are looking like They could be losing the first lane of racks here, fellas. Trying his best to push in as much as he can. Like Dodge will eliminate, not gonna be happening. He always pulls him in. They want to do as much damage as possible, but fellas, will just be pushed back. He's getting healed up a bit there by the living guardian. Turns around with the bounded strike. I have a spell of my own with the storm spirit, with the tongue of armor. He's not gonna be phased by it too much. Boom. They will give up in the end, and the amount of damage they do to the tower is gonna be enough for them to just call it a day. They send Yopaj out. They're waiting for Omega to get out of their base, pushing in the other lane as well. The bottom lane, equilibrium looks nice for Omega, and that might be something that Boom won't deal with. Pelos getting healed back up to full with the Guardian Grease, with the living armor. Pelos Yopaj, he pushed in the mid lane and now is coming over. His Lincolns is done, and putting that in the Monkey King, it's going to make it even harder for Omega to connect on it. Now they know there's a warrior. Ice Dodge of Fields is beautifully done. All the spells are going to be missing him. Talos, he's going to get dueled here. Not a smart choice for sure. At 2.8k HP, Monkey King is definitely bound to survive that duel. In the backline, the BKB has been used. They won't scam. And these seconds are going to be dying. The Uru's going to come out a little bit too late. But the BKBs are going to be okay. Buyback from Skendo coming back in the fight. It's time for them to bail. They don't have the BKBs. They don't have a way to fight. And Omega will have to give this one away to Boom Esports. With them getting that kill, that was a perfect grab. But Scam this time around, his buyback will definitely mean a lot. And they want to go for more. There's no tower on the side of Omega Hero. Might get chased down, but he does have the Lotus Orb, so those silences aren't going to be that effective any longer. Van having the Aghanim Shard is also very, very powerful. Pelos, no one Wukong's command. Omega, maybe they want to fight, but without the BKB going into the Echo Slam, it might be suicide. Storm going through, they're going to miss all their spells, but another siege creep is coming, so where's your mana? He doesn't have it, he's gonna get stunned up, and he just gets annihilated. What was he thinking? Without having enough mana pool to survive, he should have just TP'd. But Boom Esports, they get a kill, and without the buyback on the Storm Spirit, they just could be 2 lanes of racks. So Omega, how do you fight? We'll have a BKB in 7 seconds, but can't he really get into the backline? Not really, because Pelos is already in their face. And who can fight this Monkey King? Probably no one at this point. They're just trying to do as much damage to him as possible, but FBZ having the Guardian Grease, Pelos is definitely gonna remain very, very healthy. And Yopaj jumps in onto the Legion Commander. It's gonna be okay with the Solar Guardian protecting him. He stays in the ring there to make sure that he gets back up to full. Zenki losing a ton of HP now with the press attack. Zenki will survive. Pelos can't get the kill, and turning around on the tower again, the tower will fall. He has an Aegis for another minute and a half. He doesn't even mind dying right now. The Storm not up for 20 seconds. Dawnbreaker can get survive with the Boulder Strike. Nice press the attack just in the nick of time. But Boom, they're coming for you. They're knocking on your door. They're breaking the door apart. And Omega Esports, their base, it's not there any longer. No BKB used on the other side. Now with the ult, they're keeping it in place. Nice. Press the attack, fella. This is about the ulti. What's gonna be happening? Still has the Aegis. He stands his ground and fights. Let's go, Prince. You versus me. Why are you running away? Well, that's because you're weaker than me, fella. Still continues to fight with the sun on the Soul Split field. Can't he get out? With the press the attack, it seems like a chance for him. But 46 seconds left on the Aegis. Fellas, he wants to die. Actually, he's baiting them in. Come for me. Come take my Aegis. I have more than one life there for me. Hero getting gone. And look at this. The Monkey King is healing back up. He has 1000 HP. They use the Echo Slam on the ground. Scam will break the ground there to show we don't need our spells to win against you. All of those kills, all of the things that you accomplished in this game, it's not gonna be enough even to phase us. And Scam, he uses his Echo just to assert dominance. Some psychological damage being done to Omega Esports, and it's gonna be enough. With the Echo used on the ground, they're gonna be GGing out. Even with that, they're not able to do anything. Their idea in these fights was kill the Shaker before he uses anything, but Scam shows them, I'm gonna